Before we start today's broadcast, I just wanted to take a moment to thank all military members. Thank you for your service.
Hey Monarch Nation, this is number 0 Casey Shaw, and welcome to Monarch Prep.
Hello, and welcome to Monarch Prep, where we discuss all things ODU men's basketball here on the Monarchists Network. I'm your host, Paul Jones. Let's get into it. Before we start today's episode, I'd just like to take a moment to wish my daughter a happy 33rd birthday. Jasmine, there are no words that I can express to tell you how much I love you and how proud I am of the woman that you have become. Happy birthday. I love you. So let's recap the Randolph game. But before we do that, let me mute my mic just for a moment. That felt good. We got the dub, 93-53. It's good to open the season at home with a win. Randolph had one player in double digits, Trey Miller with 16 points. And then we have our guys. We had 4 in double digits. We had 10 from the big man, Cal. Then we had 15 from Jordan Battle. Another 16 from L.J. Thomas. And then the player of the game, K.C. Shaw, chipped in with 22 points. Big game, big game. He turned it on. Great win, fellas. Great win. So some of you stayed around for the Marvel-esque in credit on last week's show, where I phoned a friend and invited her to the game. She showed up with the family and even brought her new baby. So we have a new Monarch fan. So Monarch Nation, what I need you to do is remind me in 18 years so we can check in on baby Hellcat and see if he's still following the team and cheering for ODU. Thank you, Cricket, for coming out and bringing the family. Okay, Monarch Nation, I get to do this twice this week. Twice. Let me mute my mic. Damn, that feels good. I'm pissing off my neighbors, but it is what it is. We got the win. The Battle of Norfolk. 60-57. They had a bunch of people in the crowd. I believe the crowd was over 7,900. Strong crowd. They had a lot of people in the building, but we sent them home packing. We defended our turf. 2-0 at home. I love it. I love it. I love it. We had 10 guys hit the floor. L.J. Thomas led the Monarchs in scoring with 20 points. And then we had K.C. Shaw chipping in 16. We can't forget about Scotty Hubbard, who put in 9 amazing points. Scotty has been playing very well. Keep it up, Scotty. Keep it up. Let's hit the floor. Got that dub. 60-57. ODU over Norfolk. Battle of Norfolk. We won it. We took it.
I feel good about the win. Got it at the crib. You know, it feels good to win at the crib. We just getting ready for the next one on Thursday.
Monarch Nation, Coach Mike Jones here. Just want to say thank you guys. This was an amazing environment tonight. We scrapped out a win, tough game, great atmosphere. This is what ODU basketball is supposed to look like, and great to get the W. So on to the next one. Go Monarchs.
Go Monarchs. So for those of you who have been watching the pod, know that I've been trying to put together the 4 greatest Monarchs of all time for our own Mount Rushmore of ODU men's basketball. Let's check on a few of those responses.
Hi, Monarch Nation. My name is Dan Icayan. I've been a Monarch basketball fan since 1993, which is when I started at Old Dominion University as a freshman. My Mount Rushmore of men's basketball players would be players that I watched since then. Odell Hodge, Alex Loughton, Kent Bazemore, and Trey Freeman. Looking forward to this season. I'm sure our team's going to do pretty good this year and hopefully win the Sun Belt Conference tournament. And let's go Monarchs.
Thank you, Dan, for your video submission. Those are some great candidates. You mentioned Odell Hodge. Quite a few others have put in votes for him as well. I wonder who he would have on his list.
What's up, Monarch Nation? Odell Hodge, the Big O. ODU Mount Rushmore. It's with so many great and outstanding players that played at this institution and this school, this university, that had the privilege to represent us. You have to start with Mark West, Kenny Gaddison, Dave Torsett, Petey Sessions, Wilson Washington Jr. It's probably be crazy to mention yourself, so we'll leave it at that. That's my top 5. That list is fluent. I think it's an all-star list. You can't go wrong with them top 5 there. But again, that's my list, my opinion, and I stand on it. Odell Hodge, the Big O, Monarch Nation. Love you guys. Take care.
Thank you, Dan, for your submission. And I appreciate it, Odell. The clip was great. Monarch Nation, who do you have on your Mount Rushmore? Get in contact with me. Drop me a clip so I can use it in a future show. I'll be taking these submissions up till sometime in December, where we will reveal our ODU men's basketball Mount Rushmore on our New Year's show. So South Alabama, Marshall, and Troy all remain undefeated in the Sun Belt Conference. So we're 1-1 at this point. Let's see who we have up next. The George Washington Revolutionaries, predicted to finish 4th in the A-10 conference. They have 5 players averaging in double digits. First off with Tyrone Marshall Jr., 13 points per game. Trey Dinkins, 12.5. Trey Autry, Babu Benjamin, and Christian Jones, all averaging 11. We definitely have our work cut out for us, but I believe the guys can get it done. If they stay focused on both ends of the floor, both halves, we can pull this out. So that's all going down tomorrow here in my hometown of Washington, D.C. If you travel up for the game and you see me, say hello. I hope we can scream our hearts out together for that ODU win. I'll see you tomorrow. And then the Monarchs continue their road trip out in Ohio to take on Xavier. Xavier is predicted to finish 3rd in the Big East. They also have 5 players averaging in double digits. Malik Messina Moore with 16.5, Trey Carroll with 11 points, Rhodey Anderson III also with 11 points, and then you have 2 others that are averaging 10. So it's going to be a tough 2-game road trip, but the guys, they got to pull it out. We got to start racking up those wins and get ready for the Sun Belt. Let's go. Okay, Monarch fans, we're at the point in the show for Crown Check-In, where we catch up with some of our favorite Monarchs who have moved on.
What's going on, Monarch Nation? It's R.J. Blakney checking in. Hope everybody doing good. Had my first pro experience over in Lebanon. It was a great learning experience. A lot of great things. To my current Monarchs, stay focused, play together, work hard, and go and get it. Go get that chip.
Thank you, RJ, for checking in. We're glad to hear you're doing well out in Lebanon. Go get it. So, Monarch Nation, thank you for joining me on another episode of Monarch Prep. I've really enjoyed this. Thank you to all of you who have wished me well, the messages, the DMs, the phone calls, and those of you who have actually come up and said hello. I've enjoyed meeting you. And I look forward to doing this again next week. Until then, Lord willing, go Monarchs. Well, I'm glad she brought you out. Yeah, KC is pretty good. You enjoyed him, huh? Well, anytime. You and your family are welcome. I'll see you next go round.